gentlemen, tonight on the Big Brother Nietzsche Show, are you kidding me? I got a fantastic car called the Blue Streak. This is my car. I'm going to drive it tonight. It does 350,000 miles an hour. It's a time traveler car. Itchy's a time traveler. That's the way it works. Itchy's going to drive this car. I want you to stay with me, and we'll be right back with you in a minute. Hey, is there a rope starter for this thing? How do you start it?
The red button, dummy.
The red button? Where's the red button? Is it what is it right here? I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on the Big Brother Nietzsche Show, I got this man. His name is Rich. He's from the Pink Show. Can you believe this? Rich, how are you doing?
I'm wasted. We just dropped about 400. Just got an arm dropping about 400 cars. We have an oil down going right now, so I'm going to be honest. The humidity's getting me. I'm a little tired.
You're getting a little tired, man.
Well, you know, I'll drop those cars, and I'll lose about 3 pounds doing this in one shot. So.
You don't look like you could lose many more pounds, man.
No. I work out every day to get ready for this, and this is what I do for a living. It's not a joke to me. I take it seriously.
It's not a joke, man. I understand. The cars out here are fantastic to watch. I just visited with Vince Tosto and the Tosto family. I know that guy personally, man. I used to work with him.
Yeah, Vince and Todd and Tim are fantastic representatives of Pinks, and we're just proud to know them and have them as part of the show.
I know they made one of the best shows on Pinks when the boys were out racing, eh?
Yeah. If you did a fan vote, their show is the #1 show that fans still remember, so they should be very proud of that.
They look like rock stars over there. People were coming over, getting the autographs and all that stuff. It was fantastic.
Yeah, and then good guys. I mean, they were out there. They competed hard. They competed competitively. They took it seriously. It wasn't a wink and a nod to them, and it showed.
So today, you've got a big thing going on here, man. I know you're tired. I know you're burnt out. And I really appreciate you coming up and talking to us on the Big Brother Nietzsche Show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rich from Pinks. Look at this guy. Can you believe Itchy's with him? Tonight on the Big Brother and Nietzsche Show, I have a band from Granite City, Illinois. They are called Bare Knuckle Conflict. Their girlfriends are laughing at them. I don't know what's wrong with them. Are their pants down? Are their zippers down? I don't know. This guy is spitting all over himself. He's the lead singer of the band. Of course, he's spitting on himself because lead singers usually spit on the audience. Tell me something about yourself, man.
I'm 28.
I don't care. Tell me, man, you're the bass player, and you already told me you're the bass player of the band. Tell me something about the video. The video called, I think I might bleed to death, or it's called
Blood Shovel.
Bloodsuckers?
Blood Shovel.
Bloodsuckers?
Blood Shovel.
Blood Shovel. Tell me about it.
It was shot over at the historic Limp Mansion.
When I went to the Limp Mansion, because I'm old, I came home and I was limp. Go on. Tell me more. I'm talking to you, stupid.
This guy's
You're on tape or your TV.
I hope you can show blood, because this guy here.
This guy here. Is he the killer of the band?
Yeah, but he's about to soon be the victim.
He's going to be a victim. You're the lead player of the band. I like the guitar. I like the bass player. I like this guy. He's the modem. Is the modem?
He's the motivator. He gets the crowd going.
He's the motivator. This guy's the drummer. I know that fantastic drums. He is the rhythm guitar player. You play the rhythm because these guys just let you in the band, right?
Because I got soul.
Because you got soul. Oh, it's such a soul band too. Bare Knuckle Conflict with his soul. That's not the kind of music it is. You watch this band, or I'll come to your house and I'll kill you.
Death metal.
We're gonna break the system tonight. flow. You got me in this. What type of tool should I use? If I was you, I would grab up on that shovel, 'cause the blood's so thick. You're trying to remain calm. Try to remain calm. Oh my God, I'm freaking fucking out. Yeah, you talk, but you need to quit running your mouth. So get I can tell 'cause it's written all over your face. So get trying to remain calm. Trying to remain calm. You're trying to remain calm. Trying to remain calm. Freaking out, man. Yeah, you got me in this shit. Body lying in the flow. You got me in this. What type of tool should I use? If I was you, I would grab up on that shovel, 'cause the blood's so thick. You're trying to remain calm. Try to remain calm. Yeah, you talk, but you need to quit running your mouth. So get up, mother. Never time, but I trash this fucking place. I can tell, 'cause it's written all over your face. So get
Ladies and gentlemen, today on the Big Brother Nietzsche Show, we got the Vince Tosto type family. The Tostos are on the speedway, this racetrack, whatever this thing is called. They're racing their crazy cars that have been on the Pig Show, and I think this is a Vince Tosto. How are you, Vince?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, Itchy?
I'm doing very well, man, and I want to ask you some questions about your boys. You guys just stay right there. I'll be right with you. Today, you have brought your race cars here, right?
Right. Brought both of them.
brought both?
Tim's car and Todd's car. Yeah.
I want you to tell me something about the cars. You know, how did you guys become the rock stars that you are on the racetrack? How did you get so famous, man?
Well, basically, as you mentioned earlier, we were on the Pink Show, and it was a brother thing, you know, kind of a brother rivalry.
So you had like black guys racing in the cars, man?
What kind of
You
guy?
had black guys racing the cars, the brothers? The brothers?
No, wrong brother.
Don't touch Itchy.
No, you're Italian. You know how it is.
Oh, I know. Come on, man. Give me the rest.
And then basically, the show wasn't going to happen, but long story short, it did happen, and they both ran each other, and the rest is history, I guess. I mean, it was a neat event. We were glad we did it. It was kind of a thing where it wasn't going to happen, but it did, and it turned out awesome. So.
I love that, Vince. You know, I watched this show about 75 times because I know you, and I watch Vince and his boys on the show. Who is this guy?
This guy right here is Garrett Sebo.
Garrett, tell me something about you.
I've just been hanging around with Vince and the boys pretty much all my life. Grew up together, played ball together, and now we all race together.
That's damn interesting. Anyway, tell me something about you. What is your name?
I'm Todd, one of the
You're a rock star. You're a Todd. You like to get the chicks and you show your fancy car, don't you, Todd?
No, we're married. Todd's married. Kids on the way.
I understand.
Yeah.
What's your name, man?
Tim.
Tim.
Yep.
Tim, tell me about yourself and what you do with these stupid-looking cars. What kind of gas mileage you get with this?
Probably about 2 miles to the gallon.
2 miles to the gallon. Is it a very? How fast can you go, man?
It's been 141, so pretty quick.
141. You know, I actually got a ticket the other day doing 120, in a 30, but it's not. We don't talk about that.
Right.
Vince, I want to know something, man. How many times has the show aired? The one with the boys that were, they had the hot rod race and they raced their cars.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, Richie. Noise was going off. I didn't hear you.
You call me Richie?
Itchy.
It's
Did I
Itchy.
say Richie?
You said
Did
a
I say
Richie.
I'm
What's
being
wrong
itchy.
with you, Vince?
I don't know.
I'm going to have some people come over here and talk to you, man.
No, we don't want that.
Let's go beyond that. Today, I know it's very nerve-wracking with the cars in the background. These cars, I'll ask you another question. These cars right here, how much money do they cost?
I'd say these cars probably got between 20 and 25,000 a piece in them.
In each one.
Yeah, we do all the work too, so that's cheap.
So you probably got $60,000, $70,000 cars. Am I correct with this?
Sure.
Sure you do. Okay. Anyway, this is the Big Brother and Itchy Show. This is the Tosto family, rock stars on the show Pinks, and I want to thank you for watching. And if you don't watch next time, I'll come back to your house and I'll make you watch.
Oh my god, I don't even know why I'm here. And this is my... Oh my god, I totally forgot to turn them on. Hold on a second. Oh, that's so much better. Wait a minute. What's this? I'm not sure what's happening to me. Oh my goodness.
on this here vehicle, Itchy's is really something. This is some fancy damn car he's got right here. Now, I've never worked on one. I didn't tell Itchy I'd never worked on one, Jimmy Jones, but I think I can fix this here. What do you call it, a Corvette? Is it a Corvette? Is that how you say it right there? Right there. Anyway, I think if I can get this off, if I can get this man tighten it right here, and get rid of my hooks, I'll be okay.
Hand me that damn there wrench.
What'd you say?
Hand me that damn there wrench.
You want that wrench here, little girl?
Yeah.
What you gonna work on now?
I don't know.
There you go. Sorry, knock the teeth out. Get yourself away from it. I'm gonna try to start it right up. I think Itchy's gonna be here, and I'll better get this thing going because you never know when Itchy's gonna show up. So I'm gonna try it.
All right, start it up.
All right. Well, it don't sound good yet. I think if I could get another drink of this hot here, I see a super hot here, Jamie Jones. I think we'll have this ready for Itchy. What do you think? Woo! Woo! That's some good stuff right there. What you gonna do, girl? Woo! Woo! Well, ring dang do! Why am I always attracted to my hillbilly relatives? I don't understand it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry to break into the Gearhead show, but we have a special report from the BBIS News Department concerning Bigfoot. Up next is Michael Lynch to explain.
Good evening. This late-breaking news is coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia. It's been noted on Atlanta, Georgia, a newspaper and television that a Bigfoot body has been found near Fayetteville, Georgia, by two young men who found it while hiking in the woods. The carcass is of a male Bigfoot, about 8 foot 8 inches long. It weighs over 600 pounds. They went back into town and coaxed 4 of their friends to come out and take it out of the woods and haul it to the nearby road so they could then put it into a truck and transport it to a freezer. They published this finding, but it was so remarkable that most people couldn't believe it. So they then contacted a Bigfoot hunter called Tom Biscardi, which then went out and took tissue samples and hair samples and seen the body and took photographs of the body, and then flew directly to California to have DNA testing done. The whole idea is to find out what branch of Bigfoot this is. There are 3 known branches in the North America and Midwest continent of the United States and Canada. The whole idea is that this is the part of the Bigfoot family which is closest resembles humans. And by the eyewitness reports and the testimony, it looks just exactly like an 8 foot 8 inch male human, just covered in reddish and white hair. So we don't really know the exact age or what it died from, but that'll come up in the autopsy reports. Right now, DNA studies are being done, and on the 14th of this month, there should be a worldwide expose on what type and branch of Bigfoot this really is. This is a true story, and it's probably earth-shattering in the next few days. We're breaking it here first on the Big Brother and Itchy show, just to let you know that the paranormal world may be fading away and becoming all normal. This has been your paranormal news update. This time, the body of Bigfoot has been found outside of Fayetteville, Georgia. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dr. Michael Lynch reporting.
You're watching the Big Brother and Itchy show. You better stay tuned. I'm going to make you stay tuned.
Coming up next is someone from St. Louis called the Chronicles of Pit and Bar, young guys who have just joined the show. You stick with Itchy. These guys are fantastic and very, very, very funny. You watch this.
You alright, man? Are you just sleeping?
Yeah, dude. I don't know what it is. I keep falling asleep all the time. Like yesterday, I fell asleep on the escalator. And last night I was driving home from work and I ended up falling asleep at the wheel.
Oh my god, that was so much blood!
I don't know why I keep falling asleep, Pip.
It's probably because you have a pencil in your neck, you dingle turd.
Oh, would you look at that?
Where, how the hell do you have a pencil in your neck?
Well, I was in Canada hunting a grizzly bear, and then all of a sudden a giant...
Where?
Whoops.
Oh, Itchy, look, Lydia's up to race. Isn't this great?
Beetle Bob, it's stupid to let the women drive the car. Are you stupid, man?
Oh, come on, man. It's not a man's world. She's got a 420 under her hood. She's got just as good a chance as the guys do.
Lady's got nothing under her hood except Lydia. You know what I'm saying, man?
Oh,
It's
come
stupid to let a woman drive.
Well, wait till we see the results.
Okay,
Look,
let's
look,
watch.
look. Go, baby. Go, 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 go. Yes!
She did
What did
not
I tell you?
She only won because she's a woman and their man let her win the car.
Oh, no way.
Stupid. It's stupid.
Pure talent, baby.
No,
Pure
no,
talent.
Beetle Bob, you're crazy.
Oh, come on.
Ah, Beetle Bob.
Brothers and sisters, this is the Reverend Brian Dowell from the Second Baptist Church and Bait Shop in Pontoon Beach, Illinois. I'm here to inform you that you have wasted another Friday night watching the horrible Big Brother and Itchy show. And I want to say on behalf of all Christians that this show is offensive. This show goes against everything that public access is supposed to be about. Unqualified people talking about our Lord and Savior and raising money on His behalf. I would hate to see those people distracted by the horrible rantings of this so-called comedy show that, by the way, does not include any comedy. I mean, did you get a load of the host of this thing? I haven't heard an Italian accent that fake since the glory days of Chico Marx. This show is horrible. The ladies on the show, if these are the kind of women that this guy hangs out with, no wonder his nickname is Itchy. A bunch of bands that no one's ever heard of and no one would ever listen to. Some girl throwing herself around singing a bunch of crap that no one knows anything about, and some horrible heavy metal band running around the Limp Mansion making a big fool of themselves. No gearhead is going to watch this show. All the real gearheads are out working on their cars on a Friday night. They're not sitting in front of public access television wanting to see what Itchy and Beetle Bob think about the stupid race. No one's going to watch this show. Everyone is going to turn off public access for 30 minutes and then turn it back on when another person starts talking about the Lord.
Oh, Donnie, somehow we got to start making sure that the stupid people don't come on the show. The Reverend Stupid anyway. Tonight on the Big Brother and Itchy Show, I want to thank you for watching. This has been our Gearhead Show. Next month, we got a brand new show coming up for you. It's called the Paranormal Show. You stick with Itchy because you know Itchy always comes up with the best stuff. See you later.